What? Oh, yeah. What? Yeah, shut it. Yeah. Thank you. The 2018 All-Tournament team, most outstanding player was Enrique Agumbawale from Notre Dame, Nafisa Collier from UConn, Tiara McCowan from Mississippi State, Victoria Vivians from Mississippi State, and Jessica Shepard from Notre Dame. Stick together when I say Agumbawale into the microphone every time. They're heading down now? Okay. Mississippi State's locker room is now open. That will close at 9:06 p.m. Yeah. Yes. Joining us on the dais from Mississippi State is head coach Vic Schaefer, student athletes Blair Schaefer, Morgan William, Rashonda Johnson, and Victoria Vivians. We'll begin with an opening statement from Coach, and then we'll take questions for the student athletes first.
First of all, congratulations to Notre Dame on a tremendous basketball game. Just like I saw on Friday night, there's a tremendous passion, a relentlessness, a toughness, and a resiliency to that bunch. And they're to be commended for that and for how they played today. At the same time, my bunch has got the same thing. This is the toughest, most resilient team I've ever seen. Their competitive fire and competitive spirit is second to none. And again, congratulations to Notre Dame, but I'm awfully proud of this group. You're up 5 with 1:40. It's my job to get them home. And I didn't get them home. So it's always been my philosophy, up 4, down 4. As the head coach, it's my job to get them down inside of 4 minutes, get them home inside of 4 minutes. And I didn't get them home today. And I'll wear that maybe for the rest of my career. But I'm proud of them. Thought they fought. These 4 seniors are so special. They've done so much for me personally as well as professionally. They spent time at my house. They've had dinner with them numerous nights, more nights than you can count. Spent time, obviously, at the gym with them over the last 4 years. This is a high-character, classy group of seniors. We've got great kids coming in. I've still got great kids in that locker room. But the integrity and the character of this group is something I've not seen. I'm so proud of them. I'm proud to be their coach. I'm proud of their fight. They're going to be so successful in life because of their grit, their determination, and how they embrace the grind of life as well as the grind of basketball. It hurts right now. And again, it's not their fault. They played their hearts out, and you just got to give Notre Dame credit. They made one more play. We talked about it in pregame. These games come down to one more. That's been our motto. It's on our national finalist ring a year ago. One more. It's been our calling card all year, one more. Notre Dame made one more play tonight. And so you congratulate them. And at the same time, these kids right here are champions. 37-2. It's hard to do, especially living in my league. So I'm proud of what they've accomplished, and I'm just proud of them as individuals. I just think they're the best. 3 of them came to us and been with us 4 years. Roe turned us down the first time, but she came back to us and been with us the last 3. And what a blessing. She had another big shot tonight. I thought maybe tonight was going to be another night where you'd be talking to her about a big shot that she made to help us win a national championship. She made another one when we were struggling to score. So.
Thanks, Coach. Questions for the student athletes? We'll start right here. Jerry.
Morgan, what did sort of take us through that wild scramble at the end? What did you see? And did Tierra foul on purpose, knowing that there were 2 wide open Notre Dame players under the basket?
I believe so. I got tipped and Tierra ended up passing to me, and I just saw Toy and got a deflection. And Notre Dame ended up getting in. She just fouled. I think it was somebody open for a layup down court, so I mean, she fouled. No whistle, so it wasn't a foul.
Ladies, congratulations on a wonderful career. Thank you for everything. Victoria, can you talk about that final play and how you guys wanted to defend it? And it looked like you were right there with Enrique on that final shot.
I mean, yeah, we wanted to defend it, but we didn't deny the ball. Me and Russ wished I was supposed to not let her catch, so she caught the ball and we got the shot off, and she made it.
Another question here.
Ro, can you talk about that shot that you hit on the right wing? It looked like you had a pump fake to get yourself some separation, and then got it off just before the shot clock.
I mean, I just saw that they was dropping heavy to the corner, and once I pump faked, I saw her jump, and nobody was in front of me to pretty much shoot, so I took the shot, and I ended up making it.
Question here, Michelle.
Yeah, for Blair. What do you think? You guys had a good lead. What do you think changed? What changed in the game?
We didn't get 2 stops when we needed to get a stop, and they obviously executed on offense and got 2 big buckets, and then the game was tied. So,
Anything else for the student athletes? I'll take one right back there.
Victoria, we've asked you guys kind of all weekend about the legacy of these 4 seniors. What do these 3 next to you mean to you, and how proud are you of them just for bringing all you have to Mississippi State?
They mean the world to me. I'm glad I came in with this class, and I'm very proud of them. I'm proud of the whole team as well. For them to come up here and do what they did today and last year, it's never been done in state, and I'm so proud of them, and I thank them for being my teammate.
Anything else for the student athletes? We'll take one last one here.
Blair, and to everyone, congratulations on the season that you had and the careers that you've had.
thank you.
Blair, I saw as Vic was talking about and taking responsibility, and you shaking your head. I'm just, as a player and also just as his daughter, what's going through your mind right now with what you guys have accomplished?
He said it was his fault because he didn't get us home, but at the end of the day, we have to go out and execute. But he's always been accountable, and he always takes everything on his shoulders. So I think one time we need to accept that we didn't make that one more. But I'm just proud of him for getting us back here and being able to experience this with him. It's been really special. So I don't think it should be his fault, and I don't think anyone should think it's his fault either.
Thank you, ladies. They'll be available in the locker room until 9:06 p.m. We'll continue with questions for Coach Schaefer. We'll start right here with Adam.
Coach, congratulations on a wonderful season.
Thank you.
The defense in the first half was so good. Percentage-wise, their adjustments, those percentages would indicate they made some adjustments offensively and then defensively. Can you address what adjustments they made offensively and what adjustments they made defensively in the second half?
They stopped trying to run any offense. They just put their head down and drove it to the rim. And, that happens sometimes. Our defense is so good, and if you've got some kids that can drop your head and go to the rim, and that's basically what they did. They just decided to stop doing that. They even tried to post us still at the guard a little bit, but it never really bothered us. I was concerned about that, but at the end of the day, they just put their head down, went to the rim, tried to get fouled, and then they went inside. Their big kid was 8 for 10, and we had a hard time dealing with her, and again, you give her credit. We just had a hard time handling her. I mean, you took their biggest weapons and held them to 6 for 21 and 2 for 7. The two kids who were really concerned about it had such great nights the other night. Mabry goes 3 for 9 with 9 turnovers. I mean, I don't know what else we could have done. Offensively, we got some really good looks. We just didn't make shots. And then, the Achilles, we're a great free throw shooting team. We go 10 for 17. And, too many turnovers against the zone. Good gosh, 15 turnovers. We started the game with 5. Really disappointed in our start. We forced 17. They end up shooting 42%, 22 from 3, but they made the big one they needed to make. But, we just we had some really good looks that we didn't make, and we got deep into the shot clock, which is uncommon for us, a lot. Out of bounds plays, not knowing the shot clock. That's uncommon for us. I don't know what to attribute that to, but we had some real, just some real lapses in where we just didn't realize what the shot clock was, even after talking about it in a timeout. And so I was disappointed. We really wanted to attack the zone and split it and try to create, and I didn't think we did that either. I thought we really appeased them and just threw it around, reversed the floor instead of trying to split it and creating. And that was something we talked about. And so it was a heck of a first half. You give them credit. They answered in the third quarter, and in the fourth quarter is a knockdown drag-out. We had a chance, and don't get it done. They make the one play. And I still felt like, even with T fouling out, we go to overtime, we're going to win the game. That's just how I felt about it. But I thought we defended the play pretty well. The kid made a shot. Pat her on the butt, man. She made a great shot. So.
Vic,
Question over here on the left.
you had a timeout when it was a tie game, and I guess that's the play you drew up with T getting the layup. I mean, is that what you drew up in?
Yeah.
She wasn't fouled on that one.
I mean, it's a good, I'm going to her every time. I told her that in the locker room. I'm calling that play. I'm going inside. I'm going to let my All-American have a bunny. She's going to get a drop step dunk. And, it just, it didn't fall. I mean, she's had a heck of a year. She has another double-double tonight. We've got so much confidence in her. So, and I think, I think she got to her spot, not their spot on that one. Just didn't fall.
Michelle?
But we still went down and made a play. Defensively, had a chance coming back. I was screaming timeout. I don't know if anybody saw it. I mean, the right people didn't. But, I was screaming timeout. But, it's a bang-bang deal. I mean, it's hard. I get it.
Michelle?
Vic, this year compared to last year, you wanted to make sure you guys had more energy and things. Did you feel like you prepared differently and in a way that you saw that tonight, that you guys had the energy that you wanted to have after giving it all on Friday?
Yeah, no question. That team's averaging 94 points a game, y'all. How many times they've been held to 61, and they got their 59th, 60th, and 61st point with 3 seconds to go in a game. We guarded the crap out of them. We just, we had a hard time scoring tonight, and we got some really good looks. I'm like I said, we got deep in the shot clock, which is uncharacteristic of us. Part of that's execution. Part of that, you got to give them credit. They've been playing that zone all year. It's not like they just started it. So they're handsy. They do a great job of sealing and taking away gaps when you want to attack gaps. So, it was a heck of a game. I mean, it was a heck of a game. It's just like we talked about. It comes down to one play. You got to make one more play. And we just didn't make the play, and they did.
Question over here.
Victoria was right on Enrique for that last shot. What was your talk with him about the kind of defense you wanted to play coming out of that timeout?
Well, we took away the first option. They wanted to go inside. And we told Blair, as soon as they handed it to her, bail off and go front the post. Zion was behind it. We almost got a 5 count. And then they went and screened it, and we switched it. But we usually, our rule is, it's not usually, it is the rule. When you switch to deny. And we just didn't get the denial. And, again, the kid made a heck of a shot. I mean, I thought we defended it well, right up to the point where the ball went through the net. I mean, other than keeping her from catching it, I don't know what else you could have done on it. I couldn't even have fouled her fast enough. We'd have fouled her on the shot. It was a catch and shoot. We couldn't even have fouled her on it.
Anything else for Coach Schaefer? Okay, thank you. Thank you, Coach.
Just want y'all to know how much I appreciate y'all being here, covering our great game, covering these young ladies, covering all 4 of these universities. What you do means a lot to our game, and I just wanted you to know how much I appreciate it as a coach that's been doing this a long time, and I just wanted to say thank you. Praise the Lord and go Dogs. Happy Easter.
Mississippi State's locker room is still open until 9:07 p.m. Did she get it? You talked to them? She's going up to the set right now. Probably 10 to 15. Mississippi State closes at 9:07. Tournament MVP. Most outstanding player of the all-tournament team, yes. closing time, because that's the only thing I know. Yeah. Perfect. Mhm. How did we set them up? What order? Where do I have the roster? So it would be
So it should be
Marina, Jackie Young,
Jessica,
Jessica Shepard, Arike, Ogunbowale, Catherine Lisbell.
right?
Great.
Pitch.
Yep.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yep. Do you need these anymore? Should I just throw them
No,
away?
you can throw them away. Thank you very much. Attendance. I'll get that for you. Hmm? I really love your championship outfit. really cute.
He knows probably that she has I found this for $3.
Really? Yeah, it's adorable.
Thank you. I know. I wish they had more colors.
I know, because it really works.
Right? And I wear it all the time with stuff, so I'm like,
Mhm.
it never fades. It rips out.
Yeah, right.
This is like those classic.
Mhm.
I know. TV man's probably
Yeah, yeah.
probably 15.
Mhm. Oh, it's cute. Really cute. I am looking for an attendance number. I texted Jess and Judy, but if somebody sends it to you or comes down with it, and I'm on the podium. Oh, she did? 19,500. Is that can you ask her, is that a sellout? Is it a sellout?
You can't tell me what we could have rounded up to.
I know. I do have the attendance number. That is 19,599. You're welcome. I know. That's exactly what we just said. That's a follow-up question I asked. I'm waiting to hear. I will let you know. Here comes Bob. Do you know, is it considered a sellout? Oh, okay.
No one's given her an answer.
Okay. Do you know where Notre Dame is?
All right, folks, we need you to clear traffic, please. Clear traffic.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, she's on her way back to the locker room. They'll have a 5-minute cooling off period in the locker room, and then we'll head right back down. Yep.
Hey, how's that floor? Are we clearing out yet? All right, we'll keep it for another 10, 15 minutes.
If when they get back, if you see Rick, you know Rick from the NCAA, can you ask him if he knows if he's going to sell out and just let me know?
Mark just said yes, they sell it from Rick.
Oh, okay. Yes, that was a sellout, Doug. They couldn't fit one more person because it sold out.
Four minutes and 15 seconds.
Oh my God. She's ridiculous. No. Yeah, we know where she is. Yeah. I thought you meant on her way here. Like, no, we were just told she's in the locker room. Yeah. Yeah, we got it. No, we got it all. She's talking to Barb. I have a couple notes on Notre Dame. The two Notre Dame title game victories have come by a combined 5 points. Notre Dame executed the largest comeback in NCAA championship history, overcoming a 15-point deficit. Yes. Head coach Muffet McGraw becomes only the sixth coach with multiple NCAA titles, joining Gino Auriemma, Pat Summitt, Linda Sharp, Tara Vanderveer, and Kim Mulkey. Kim Mulkey. Kim Mulkey. Yeah. Notre Dame's locker room is now open. They are on their way to the dais. Locker room will close at approximately 9:44 p.m. (9:44). Congratulations.
Sorry to keep you waiting. It really wasn't my fault.
Chairs were nice.
Joining us on the dais from Notre Dame, we have head coach Muffet McGraw. We have our 5 starters, Marina Mabry, Jackie Young, Jessica Shepard, Arike Ogunbwale, and Catherine Westbeld. We'll take an opening statement from Coach.
I'm just so speechless at this point to see this team come back from yet another huge deficit, to see Arike make an incredible shot, to see the resilience of a team that never gave up. Mississippi State was a tremendous defensive team. They really gave us a lot of problems in the first half. We lost our composure a little bit, but we got it back, and we just kept fighting. And thank you, Jesus, on Easter Sunday.
He is risen. He is risen. Amen. Hallelujah. We really need
We'll take questions for the student athletes. Please make sure to direct your question to a specific athlete. We'll start right back here.
Arike, walk us through the final shot. Did you think it was good right away? And how did it feel when it went in?
When I saw it travel a little bit, I thought so, but I mean, the last play was just a lot going on. I can't really even describe it.
Question here, Michelle.
Arike, how off balance were you? As off balance as the video looks like you might have been?
I mean, I was kind of falling to the baseline, but I think when I shot it, I was kind of at a good, I don't know, angle to the basket. But once I started falling, it was a little off.
I can't wait to see.
Question right here, Doug.
Doug Farmer, the AP. Kat, what did Coach say to you guys at the half? I mean, she said things weren't going right, you lost your composure. What did she say to get you guys to have that rally to win this game?
She really was just going over what, we needed to work on and what we weren't doing. We really weren't playing our game at all, and I think, just kind of she talked a lot about getting our mental game back. I think a lot of us were kind of shook a little bit, and, our minds were just kind of going everywhere. So I think she really just tried to calm us down as much as possible and kind of get us focused on the main goal again.
Question here, Jerry.
Jessica, Vic Schaefer, in a very complimentary way, said, in effect, you put your head down and went to the basket when the outside shooting wasn't working. Is that accurate?
I think we knew we had a little bit of a mismatch when I was at the high post driving on McCowan, but just overall, when you have great shooters around you, it opens a lot of things up, and I think, to have a one-on-one matchup makes it a lot easier. Yeah.
Question here in the bottom here.
Catherine Taylor Ashbrook, EBSN Online. Just, can you take us through what's going through your mind winning a national championship in your home state of Ohio? Just what's kind of going through your mind here?
It's honestly so surreal right now. Just trying to process everything. There's so many alums back, which makes it even so much better. I'm just so proud and thankful to be on this team and for what we've overcome this season. For them to send, our seniors out on this note, it doesn't get better than this. And for it to be in my home state is just have all my friends and family here. I just honestly couldn't ask for anything else.
Thanks. Question right here.
Jackie, on the last play where you were inbounding the ball, first of all, what were the instructions from Coach McGraw on the play, and then what did you see, and how did you manage to get the ball to Arike?
Yeah, initially we were looking for Jess, but, whenever I was looking at it, I didn't like the way it looked. I knew that if I threw it, it would have possibly been a turnover, and so I talked to Rico before. I was like, if the matchup doesn't look right or if Jess isn't getting the position that we that we're looking for, then come back to the ball. And I just made sure that Rico was literally coming to the ball before I passed it to her. And we had confidence in her. As soon as she put the shot up, I knew it was going in.
Take a question right here.
Howard Magdal, High Post Hoops. Marina, this is for you. At 58-53, when Roe Johnson hits a three, you guys haven't hit a three all night. Take me through your thinking and just sort of, what you were looking to do, hitting that three to get you right back to 58-56 and set up the final sequence.
I was definitely looking to make it. We weren't even looking for a three because we were like 2 for 9. We didn't even get any. So we were looking for Jess inside, but my player left, and I think she trapped down or something, and Jess just kicked it to me, and I was like, oh, okay, Marina, it's time. You really need to make this. So got lucky.
We'll take a final question for the student athletes down here on the left side.
Enrique, you were 1 of 10 in the first half. I don't want to remind you of that shooting, but what got you on track in the second half? It seemed like getting to the basket certainly helped.
I mean, it's just my teammates. They're talking to me all the time. No matter if I 1 for 20 or whatever, they're going to be like, keep going to the basket. We need you. So I think they give me the confidence to keep going.
Thank you, ladies. They will be available in the locker room until 9:44 p.m. We'll continue with questions for Coach McGraw. We'll start right here.
Yeah, we were looking to go to Jess.
Can you talk in the mic, Jerry?
What did you think when the shot went up? Did you think again, it's going in again?
Yeah,
or?
I mean, it was a kind of a desperation shot. With only 3 seconds, she had a great idea of the clock going in her head and got it off just in time. She was our second option. We wanted to go to Jess first, but I knew that she would get a shot off, and when it went through, I couldn't honestly believe that it went in.
Question here, Doug.
Muffet, you said the other day how this was a great thing for women's basketball, the Friday night when you had the 2 overtime semifinals. I think this just adds icing to the cake how great this weekend was for the sport.
Phenomenal for women's basketball. 3 exciting games. I hope the ratings reflected, but the crowd was tremendous tonight. Everybody came back. Just an incredible job by Columbus and the local community. But great support for women's basketball, and definitely one of the best Final Fours since 2001, right?
Question here.
Yeah, Muffet, the decision for you guys to go a lot more up-tempo second half, push it to the rim, was that an adjustment to their defense, or was that something you wanted to do all along?
No, it was rebounding. I think we were able to get some rebounds and get going a little bit more in transition. Just really couldn't get anything going in the second quarter. So I think the third quarter we definitely came out and were a little more focused on trying to use the high ball screen.
Question from Michelle.
Muffet, we used the word resilient a couple of days ago. It doesn't seem quite sufficient considering how much you guys sort of keep coming back at it. Do you have other words that you would like to choose at this point?
What are the odds? Part of our fight song, just the fighting spirit of Notre Dame. It's amazing. I mean, relentless, competitive. They have a swagger. They believe in themselves with a confidence that starts with Enrique and Marina and just filters down through the team.
Question in the middle here.
Muffet Vic was in here. He said that they talk about one more, that his experience is it does come down to that one play. Is that what you, at this level, at this point, is that what you've seen through your years, that it is that one turn, that one play that changes everything?
I don't know. For us, it's like our thing is every possession matters. Every possession is important. You have to get it right on every possession, and then I think it's the runs. It's a game of runs. One team's going to go on one. You got to be able to withstand it and then answer it.
Question right here.
Muffet, you talked about the fighting spirit to win your second national title 17 years to the day after the first. What does it kind of say, not just about you, of course, but about your program? We don't see the day-to-day work that you guys put in, but just about longevity and what you've put together at Notre Dame.
I think we've established a great culture. I think starting in 2011 when we were able to get back to the Final Four for the first time in 10 years. And I think the culture just perpetuates itself, starting with the seniors and how they address the team, how they indoctrinate the freshmen into our culture, and the work ethic. I think that is what really separates the good teams.
Yeah, follow up, yeah.
When you did get back to the Final Four in 2011, was it almost a feeling of like, okay, we're getting closer and closer, it's just any one of these years now?
Yeah, yeah. Well, 2011, Skylar kind of led us, and we had just a really good team. And then, she graduated, and we're like, what's going to happen next? And then Kayla McBride brought us back, and then Natalie Chalmers brought us back. So it has been fun doing it with different teams and knowing that the culture is going to continue.
Question right here.
Muffet, Howard Megdal, High Post Hoops. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Two parts to this. One, you've talked very fondly about this team. You always do talk fondly about your teams, but it seems like you have a particular attachment. And now that you're at the end of the road on this particular season, does this feel like one that's atop the list for you?
Yeah, there's been so many great teams and so many players here with us celebrating in the locker room just now, all the former players. And we talked about how we've done it for all of them that weren't able to finish the job. So this team is really special just because of their personality. They're a fun team. They have a great time together. They're always enjoying each other's company on and off the court. They have fun in the locker room. And the season's a grind. I mean, it's a long season, so you have to have a passion for the game, and you have to be able to enjoy it. And this team, probably more than any other I've had, enjoys it.
And just the second half of that being that you're bringing these players back. You're bringing reinforcements back. Breonna Turner coming back from injury. Do you think this is a team that has a chance to do something that sets it apart even from every other team you've had here?
Yeah, I think they definitely have a chance. There's no guarantees. We bring back some good players. We're getting in some good players. We return some good players. But, the ball bounces in a funny way sometimes. You have to take advantage of your opportunities, and that's why I'm so thankful we were able to finish this one.
Question right here in the front.
Muffet, you kind of just answered it there, but was it sweet having some of those players like Natalie and Becca and Novosel that were here to celebrate since they were so close those years and to take part of this wonderful night for Notre Dame?
It was great to see so many of our alums and how happy they were for us. They couldn't be happier for this team, for what they've accomplished, for the whole program, for the coaching staff. We are a family, and it's great to have them back.
Question right here in the aisle.
First half, they pressed a lot, and you went between Jackie and Marina as the ball handler. Neither one seemed to be working. What did you do in the second half that really kind of eventually got you able to get that offense going again?
Well, I think Jackie and Enrique did a little more ball handling and running the point, and I think that took Marina off to the wing a little bit more, and I think that was the most success that we had against their pressure, because it was really great pressure.
Anything else for Coach McGraw? Okay, thank you.
I just want to say McCowan is an unbelievable player. She had a fantastic game. She's so difficult to guard, and she is definitely an All-American.